Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Ramsey. National Cabinet meets today. The COVID outbreak in Victoria set to be at the top of the agenda. Scott Morrison is set to unveil plans for a $200 million quarantine facility in Avalon near Geelong with a 500-bed capacity. Some good news with Victoria health officials confirming that 2 positive COVID-19 cases have now been reclassified as false positives. The woman and man were thought to have contracted the virus at a display home site and at a hotel. They've now been removed from the official case count. Restrictions are easing across regional Victoria today, with people able to leave their homes for any reason. Students can also return to school and pubs and cafes can reopen under the 4 square metre rule. There are still 2 mystery cases in Victoria, but Tim Piper from the Australian Industry Group says the state government needs to lift the lockdown in the city.
We're being restricted to the extent that we are because of a couple of cases. I just wonder whether it is an overreaction at the moment, whether we need to reconsider the position.
The US is lending a helping hand to the rest of the world, sending 25 million COVID vaccines to countries in need. 3/4 of the drugs will go to the international vaccination program COVAX. US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan says they've managed to vaccinate 40% of their population, so it's the right thing to do.
We're in a position to help others, so we will help others. And as the president has said, the United States will not use its vaccines to secure favours from other countries.
Australian ski resorts are facing tough competition from New Zealand this winter. A comparison shows accommodation, lift passes, ski and snowboard hire are all cheaper at Coronet Peak than at Perisher or Thredbo in New South Wales. The New South Wales ski season opens a week early this weekend. And the red carpet will be rolled out at Windsor Castle next week for Joe Biden. The US president will meet with Queen Elizabeth while in the UK for the G7 Leaders Summit. To sport, Ash Barty's hopes of winning a second French Open title are over. The world number 1 has been forced to retire with a hip injury in her second round match, but she is remaining optimistic.
It won't take away the brilliant 3 months that we've had as much as it hurts right now.
Roger Federer has beat Marin Cilic 6-2, 2-6, 7-6, 6-2, while Novak Djokovic is through to the third round in straight sets. Aussies Alex de Minaur, James Duckworth and Ashra Sharma were all beaten. In League, the Dragons have thrashed Brisbane 52-24, and in AFL, Melbourne plays Brisbane at Giant Stadium in Sydney tonight. To entertainment news, Adam Lambert is working on a new musical. The pop star, who's been performing live shows with Queen for more than 10 years, says he's been busy during lockdown working on the new project. He is very excited, but says he's keeping those details under wraps for now. Gillian Anderson says she suffered a string of mini breakdowns after wrapping up her work on The X-Files. The actress says all the alien chasing took it out of her, admitting she thought her career was over after playing Scully for 9 seasons. And Kim Kardashian has given fans a sneak peek of the new Paw Patrol movie, tweeting out the trailer. She plays Dolores in the flick. That's your latest from the Nova Podcast team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.